There's a lot of characters people want to see in the next two Avengers movies, but who should not return for Doomsday and Secret Wars? Y'all might not like this, but I don't think Moon Knight should return in the next two Avengers movies. Don't get me wrong, I love Moon Knight. I enjoyed his show and I want to see more of him, but with the way the show ended with Jake Lockley, it doesn't make sense for his next appearance to be in an Avengers movie. You gotta do more stuff with his character before we even think about that. Plus, I'd rather see him on the Midnight Suns. I don't care how strong she is, I do not want to see Gaia back, like, ever. Secret Invasion is just an overall bad show. Marvel should just forget about it and never reference it ever again. We don't need the Eternals back either. I mean, they're not even getting a sequel. Marvel clearly just wants to forget about them. It's for the best. I speak for the entire Marvel fan base. We do not want to see Captain Carter in these movies either. No one wants to see this forced industry plan-ass character. I love Haley Atwell, I like Peggy Carter, but I hate Captain Carter. One of the worst things to come out of the Marvel multiverse. However, if they do bring back Captain Carter and they kill her off again, like in her last two appearances, that's going to be a cheer-worthy moment. Speaking of industry plans, we do not want to see the Exiles return either, except Storm wielding Mjolnir because she's actually cool and we want to see her on the big screen. As for Birdie and Kahori, they're a waste of space, we do not want them back. Look, as much as I love the Guardians of the Galaxy, we do not need them anymore. James Gunn did a great job and ended the Guardians story perfectly. There is no reason to bring them back other than a pure cash grab. The only Guardian that should return is Star-Lord, but that's it. We do not need to see Rocket or Groot again. Plus, most of the Guardians actors said they're done playing their characters. There's no reason to bring them back. Their story in the MCU's over. When you love something, you let it go. We gotta move on with the Fantastic Four now. She's probably not gonna show up, but there's no reason for Echo to show up either. Like, what's she gonna do in these movies? I do not want to see any Sony characters in these movies either. I'm talking Morbius, Madam Web, Kraven, those guys. Do not even bother putting them in these movies. The only Spider-Man characters we want to see is the Spider-Men. That's it. In your opinion, who should not return for Doomsday and Secret Wars?